What's up guys, my name is Michael. Welcome to TechCheck. Here on this show, we talk about everything happening in the tech world. If you're ready, let's go on a ride. On this episode of the show guys, we'll be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Literally telling you everything there is to know about this monster device. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra is top of the line Android smartphone in the market today. And of course, it has a whopping 108 megapixel camera sensor. Can you beat that? But there's a problem. People are saying that the camera of this phone is sharp. Samsung is known to have one of the best camera features. But this time around, I'm telling you that this phone, aside from the camera, there's a whole lot the phone brings to the table. You want to know? Stick around. First off, let's talk about the design of this phone. There used to be a design element, in the keypad phones, but the touchscreen phones of today all appear to be the same. And there isn't anything unique, of course, about the design that makes a phone stand out from the rest. A huge touchscreen slab dominates the front, and the huge camera bump at the rear is what I call a little uninspiring. But that being said, incorporating a very huge screen in a device that is still operational as a phone is what I call a challenging task. Now, the Galaxy S20 Ultra feels big, heavy, and slippery, yet it is well balanced. And of course, the curved edges make it comfortable to hold in your hands. This device right here isn't designed for single-handed operation, neither does it fit in the pocket easily. But one good thing about this phone is that the IP68 rating makes it dust and water resistant. Can you beat that? There are the regular buttons for the power, the volume, and thankfully no Bixby button this year. Now the headphone jack is missing in this device, but it's okay. There is a Type-C headphone that is bundled in the pack of this device. What do you think? Well, let's move on. Now let's go to the display of this device. The 6.9-inch AMOLED display, which stands for Active Matrix Organic Light Emitting Diode. Hey, that's a long English, right? What it actually means is that this is something that helps make the phone and its resolutions to appear very crisp and beautiful. That's the AMOLED. Don't mind the Igbo people, okay? So this is really one thing that Samsung put in this phone that makes it so beautiful. Now the 120Hz refresh rate support makes everything look fluid and free-flowing, but can be experienced only at HD plus resolution on this phone. Watching graphics, streaming content, playing games, and even reading on the S20 Ultra is a delight. The Samsung Global Goal app isn't missing on this device. Now let's talk about the very important factor, or rather, some of the things people have been complaining about on the S20 Ultra. It is the camera. Touted to be the biggest highlight of the S20 Ultra, its camera setup is what some people say looks like a mixed bag. The 4-camera setup at the rear of the phone has a 108 megapixel wide-angle camera, a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, a 48 megapixel telephoto lens, and a depth vision camera. Can you beat that? Now the star, the 108 megapixel, uses a pixel binding to capture images at 12 megapixel resolution. There's an option to capture at 108 megapixel too, but the file size definitely will be so huge. We are talking about up to 35 MB or even more. However, it does not give an option to zoom in the image and even crop. Overall, the camera does a pretty good job in a well surroundings and even low light by capturing very sharp and bright images. The autofocus on this device happens to be a problem when it comes to taking shots of fast moving objects, for instance, a bird, an airplane, or anything. But the ultra-wide camera and the telephoto lens are worthy of praise. I must tell you that you need to check that out. Now the camera performance is incomplete without the neat user interface. While being able to switch between the 108 megapixel from the photo mode itself, other modes include Pro, the Panorama, the Food, the Night, the Live Focus, Pro Video, and others. These ones are very accessible within the more options on the device. Are you interested at all? Let's move on. Now let's talk about the performance of this monster device. The flagship smartphone is powered by Exynos 990 processor, paired with 12 GB of RAM and 120 GB of onboard storage. The overall performance is smooth while carrying out tasks such as browsing the internet, using the camera, playing games, working on documents, emails, and a whole lot more. The camera tends to heat up after a long session of usage on camera and of course other gaming stuff, but no problem. Samsung has added a 5000 mAh battery for this powerhouse. Now let's go to the most important part of this review, which is the price of this device. The most premium of the S20 flagship series, you do get some extras with the Ultra priced at $1,282. That is 498,000 naira. While this device is a very great one, the worry with the camera is what so many people have termed erratic. What do you think about the device? For more on this device, head on to TechCheck website on www.techcheck.com.ng for more details, and also check it out on our social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at TechCheck Stores. Moving on this episode, guys, let's talk about something that so many people have turned into a fashion accessory. It is the AirPods. AirPods, which is Apple's new addition to its line of products, boast of an unparalleled wireless headphone experience. Simply take them out, pair them with your device, and boom, you are good to go. Now, the best thing about AirPods is that it is equipped with sensors that automatically knows when you are listening and when you are talking. As a result, it automatically changes settings when it's in your ear, out of your ears, and when you talk. Here's everything you need to know about AirPods. First off, let's start off with the price and availability of AirPods. The prices of AirPods start from $159, that is 62,000 naira. AirPods are not currently bundled in your iPhones or any other device you buy from TechCheck stores. So please, when you walk into TechCheck store to buy your iPhone 11, don't expect to see a pair of AirPods inside of it. Just know that you have to buy them separately. If you want to get AirPods for yourself today, all you need to do is to visit www.techcheck.com.ng and get one for yourself. And it comes with 2 earbuds, and in case one of them is lost, TechCheck sells one separately, so you can just buy a replacement for just one ear. It's that simple. Let's move over to the W1 chip in the AirPods. You can pair the headphone with your device automatically. This is possible with the W1 chip inside the AirPods. When you are pairing for the first time, all you need to do is keep your iPhone nearby and you will get a notification whether you want to pair it. It's that easy. The good news is that you can use your AirPods with non-Apple devices. Just turn on the Bluetooth, press and hold the power button on the AirPods, and boom, it connects in a few seconds. Both earbuds have dual optic sensors that can detect when they are in your ears in order to pause and play music. They also have dual vibrating sensors that can sense when you are speaking. Each of them come with 2 microphones, an antenna, battery, and W1 chip like I told you before now. The audio quality is beautiful for its wireless capability. The battery and the charging of these AirPods. The AirPods come with a carrying case that can charge your earbuds. It offers up to 24 hours of battery life with 5 hours of listening time. To charge your AirPods, all you need to do is plug in the charger to the case. It also has wireless charging mode with the AirPower system. All of this and more make the AirPods beautiful. But other features of the AirPods are, if you want to access Siri, you can just use the double tap gesture. Ask Siri to change the volume. Else, if you're using Siri, you can use double tap to simply listen to music. Of course, move to the next track and change your settings, answer a call with a tap. All of this is what Apple has put in the AirPod to make life easy and smooth for you and I. The all-new AirPods are wireless to the fullest, making use of high-end technology. Get the most of these wireless headphones for a magical performance. And that's it on TechCheck for this week. My name is Michael. Let's do this again next week when we take a journey into the world of tech.